Hello, welcome to the channel at the end of the universe. Today, as you can see, I am doing something different. Usually my videos are either about video games or food, the two most wonderful things on earth. For today's video, I am going to combine the two. Welcome to this as yet unnamed cooking series of videos because I have no imagination for titles. If you've been following me for a while, you know how much I love World of Warcraft. I have been playing for 11 years now. And what better in-game profession than cooking? Maybe fishing. Fishing is awesome. Food in World of Warcraft is a treasure trove of cultural references. So many different recipes that give you different buffs. Some of them really useful, others just for laughs. And I've always wanted to make those recipes in real life. Stop it. So I'm really happy that this book came out. In true WoW fashion, these are separated into themes. In this first episode, we are going to start with the Way of the Loaf. And the first is, of course, the classic Mulgore spice bread. Maybe this is a good time to tell you that I've never actually made bread in my entire life. I've eaten a lot of it though. Man, I love bread. I love bread. Isn't that the name of a game? No, it's I Am Bread. I Am Bread. Well, actually, that might be true as well. I am bread. Not just an annoying game, also a life motto. You might be thinking to yourself, if you're going to make bread, why the hell did you choose to wear black? My answer is... I don't have a drum roll. Yeah. A Diablo apron! Honestly, I think that this is way too big for me. It just goes on and on and on. And I'm small, I'm a short person. But that's okay, I have other qualities, like being a bread connoisseur. Fresh meat. Yes, I am using a butcher's apron to make bread. Don't judge me. This dish, as you can tell from the name, is from Mulgore. Mulgore. Let me know in the comments if I'm saying it wrong and I will try to amend myself next time. But yes, this is from Mulgore, the starting zone of the Tauren, who are in the Horde. As I'm sure you know if you have played World of Warcraft. And if you haven't, this video is going to be very confusing for you. So I hope you like bread. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I am Alliance for life. I'm literally going to be making enemy bread. But that's okay because Mulgore bread is sold in inns all over Azeroth, both Horde and Alliance ones and neutral ones. It's basically sold everywhere. Maybe there's a Tauren baker out there who figured out they could make money by selling it to both sides. I don't know. Capitalism. Let us begin. What could possibly go wrong? In a medium-sized bowl, combine the warm milk, brown sugar, and yeast. 1.5 cups of warm milk. This is a very big cup. I'm going to count it as 1.5. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of instant yeast. This looks weird. Yeah, this is not combining very well. I shouldn't have put the entire milk in right away. It says to wait 5 minutes until it's frothy. I've waited 10 minutes and it's not frothy, so I'm just going to move on, and this is not going to turn out bread and it's going to be something else probably. Mulgore spices. Half a teaspoon of ground cardamom, and all I have is pods. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. Ground ginger that I have. Half a tablespoon. Pinch each of ground cloves and ground mace. How much salt? 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons of butter melted. I haven't melted my butter. Great! Half the flour. In total it's 3 cups of flour, so I'm going to put 1.5 cups of flour, and this is not going to turn out. It's going to be so lumpy. Gradually add the remaining flour until the dough comes together and pulls away from the side of the bowl. Not sure that's going to happen. If this turns out a disaster, it's not the fault of the recipe, it's definitely my fault. Okay, it's definitely pulling away from the sides of the bowl. Tip the dough out into a lightly floured surface and knead for a few minutes until it bounces back when poked. Allow to rise for about an hour. Alright. So it has been an hour since I left this to rest, and it's supposed to have doubled in size. Maybe not doubled, but it's certainly quite a lot. It smells yeasty. Smells yeasty is the worst description ever. Preheat the oven, pulling the size of the dough, gradually shaping it into an oblong loaf. Place this on a sheet of parchment paper on top of a baking sheet and allow to rise for 30 minutes. That is definitely not oblong. And now it has to rise for 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, and as expected, this hasn't risen at all. It has, however, spread out. I'm thinking the mistake was somewhere in the time when I added the yeast to the milk. I think I may have added too much milk. But this always confuses me, the cups measuring thing, because I have many different cups. I know that it's then related to the amount of flour you put in that cup, but still, it's my fault. The oven has been preheating, so we're going to put this in there and see what comes out. 25 minutes. Wow. What? Oh my god, it actually looks a little bit like bread. It's very flat, but it looks like bread. Whether you're enjoying this bread on its own, fresh from the oven, or with a dollop of your favorite tauren jam. That's cruel. Don't eat jam made out of tauren. You'll know right away that this is no ordinary spice bread, but Mulgore spice bread. It's really that good, which is why it's now enjoyed across all of Azeroth. It's still very hot. Still very hot. You know what? The consistency is perfect. I don't understand how. The appearance is obviously a disaster. I was not adventurous enough with the spice. It doesn't really taste like anything, but it's bread. Bread is good. Time for a second recipe. Hopefully this one goes a little better. Soft banana bread. Hey, you shouldn't be here. This is a health hazard, health and safety hazard. Yeah, okay. So yes, soft banana bread. I'm not sure if it's the bananas that are supposed to be soft or the bread. Maybe both. In a medium bowl, cream together the butter and the sugar. By the way, the sun is coming out, which is odd for England. This is probably going to be a little overexposed, bear with me. I don't have a mixer, so I'm going to do my best. I am doing my best. 2 mashed bananas, which looks absolutely like something that has already been chewed and digested. 2 eggs. Yeah, stirring vigorously to mix. Vanilla extract. Love vanilla extract. Add in the remaining ingredients and mix until you have a smooth batter. 1/2 cup of buttermilk, 2 cups of flour, which is somewhere around there, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons, whatever is the difference from the tablespoon, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, and 2 teaspoons diced candied ginger. Why is everything, what is happening? Empty into the prepared loaf pan. Yeah, I don't have the right size. So I have here my pan, which I have greased with butter, dusted with flour, and yeah. Let's empty this into the prepared loaf pan. Here again, are we? Okay. Alright. Can I put this in the oven? Yes, let's go. I only have 2 hands. What I'm doing. It has been 50 minutes, which means it's time to take it out of the oven. Oh, yeah. Of course. Oh, this looks like a dream. 10 minutes have gone by. It has cooled down. We're going to take it out of the pan and then let it cool off a little bit more.
I'm acting like I've never baked before. I have baked before.
This recipe includes cream cheese frosting, which I'm not going to do because I feel like it doesn't need it. And anyway, if you look at the icon in the game, it doesn't look like it has cream cheese frosting in it. So let's give it a taste. Not too sweet, a little fragrant. That's good, I like that. It's definitely soft. The sweetest treat ever found in Scholomance, and just a thing to help you face whatever trials lie ahead. It's true, you can find this everywhere in Azeroth, but I think it originates from Scholomance, Azeroth's very own school of necromancy. What is it about raising the dead that makes you want to eat this? But pace yourself, too much soft banana bread is known to be unkind to a necromancer's figure. Well, good thing I'm not a necromancer then. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more of them, and also let me know if you make these recipes, and send me your photos if you do, or videos, whatever you choose to create. You can also send one of these in the mail. No, don't do that. How could you do that? I am now going to drink some tea with this, maybe go to Scholomance to farm a bit of rune cloth for old time's sake, and I will see you guys next time.